Morning. This is a little weird for me. As you can tell, I just woke up. This is going to be the beginning of something pretty different. My first ever vlog. Um, if you know me, I'm not really a talking to the camera guy, definitely not really a vlog guy, but here I am. I've got a pretty unique situation ahead of me the next 2 weeks. So, if you follow my career, you know I was named the Grizzlies beat writer probably a little over a month ago. And today, a week out here in Memphis, marks the start of my journey to the Orlando bubble. I won't be in the bubble. I'll be outside of the bubble. I'll still get to watch some of the games and stuff like that. I'll probably explain a little bit more of that later on in the video, but yeah, I mean, today is the beginning of it all. 7-day quarantine leading up to my trip down there. Got to go take a COVID test today. Doing a podcast with Chris. So this is just going to be my way to remember everything and document everything. For those of you who don't know how it works, the NBA bubble basically, for media, works in 3 ways. You can either go inside of the bubble, stay in the bubble. You have to pay for the hotels every single day. You have to pay for the testing, which is $140 per test, so really, really expensive. But you get access to all the guys all the time. You get to walk around the resort, be a part, see the practices, interview the players in person. So it's obviously a big benefit, but for 99% of media companies, I don't think that was a very realistic option, including the Daily Memphian. Option number 2 is to go outside of the bubble. You still get to go into the games, watch the games. You just do the interviews afterwards from Zoom, but you get to get a feel of what the games are like. You get to see the outside of the bubble. You get to just be there on campus. And so the Daily Memphian wanted to be a part of that. Shout out to them. Okay, here I am, masked up in the car. I'm about to pull up, take my first COVID test, and fingers crossed I get it within the next week, because you need, it's been taking longer for some people, a good week, sometimes more than a week to get tests back because they're so backed up. But I'm trying to get it, hopefully, today is Wednesday, I'm trying to hopefully get my result by Monday. Anyway, here we go. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be perfectly honest. Like, I expected it to be. It burned a little bit going up the nose the first time. The second nostril that they did wasn't nearly as bad. It was more uncomfortable than painful, for sure. I have good news. The clinic called me back. It's been 4 days. Clinic called me back and I tested negative. So I get the all clear to go to Orlando tomorrow. As you can see, packed everything up. Still got some dirty clothes on the bed. Don't pay attention to that. But yeah, ready to go. First day in the hotel. Gotta get up nice and early and get a Q-tip shoved up my nose, which won't be particularly enjoyable, but we'll try and get that over with. Fingers crossed, everything continues to be negative. Yeah, spent a lot of time in this hotel room. I mean, it's pretty nice, if you can't tell. The view's great. So, but gotta make sure that I don't get exposed in any way. before Friday, so the plan is to not leave, or at least as much as possible. They haven't instructed me that I'm not allowed to leave, but the plan is to stay in here as long as I have to. Yep. Boom. Passed both of my tests. Passed on Tuesday, passed on Friday, came back negative, took a class, did some paperwork, passed all of my temperature checks, and the day is finally here. I had a chance to go to Jazz and Pelicans the first night. I went to Grizzlies and Portland Trailblazers, which the ending was a little disappointing for Memphis fans yesterday, but I'm going to use today, the Grizzlies' day off, as a chance to show you guys what it is like to go to an NBA game in the bubble. It's entirely different. It's really weird. It sounds different, but it's history, and so it's really cool to check out. Thank you, sir. As you can see, there are rules as to where you can sit too. Every other seat is marked off so that everybody's social distances. Okay. So as you can see, there are several different locations. That's one of the arenas. There's a few different arenas. That's not the arena I'll be going into, but that's where the Grizzlies played on Friday night. And then the passes are all color coded.
How's it going?
So good. How are you?
Doing good, thank you.
So if you go this way, you have to have a green pass. And the green people get checked just about every day. And then if you go up here, and then you go to the right, there's another entrance that takes you up, and that is for people like me with a yellow pass. If I can get it turned around here, the yellow pass. And that will take you just into the arena, and then up to the stands from there. But first, and yeah, as you can see, it says yellow credentials only. So different colors, and it's all gated and very organized on where you can go and what you can do. Is it this? Yeah, this first or? Okay, so there you go. They give you this little remote control or whatever it is, a little chip, and you'll see, maybe it'll work better in the dark when I get in there, but you'll see it lights up blue, and then whenever you get close to somebody, it starts to light up red, and it makes a little chirp. It chirps at you a little bit, so keeps everybody safe, keeps everybody making sure you socially distance. Even if you don't know that you're standing within 6 feet of somebody, it's a reminder. So that's pretty cool technology that they got going on. So this is the media workroom in here. This is where after the game, the media walks in and gets all their work done right in here. And they got some snacks and some drinks. I'm gonna do a Pepsi. out for a second, go into the game. We even got ice cream. Ooh, what do we got for here? Roasted turkey. Pretty good. So here's the other arena. The other one's on that side. And most of the MLS stuff is all right down there. We got that going on too. Alright, I gotta go through security, so I'll put this away. I'll get right back with you guys. Those of you who are also Tigers fans, I don't know if you will remember, but Memphis played here in this exact same building, HP Fieldhouse, 2 years ago. That was the Jeremiah Martin team. They took on Charleston and Oklahoma State and Canisius, I believe, in this exact same building. I mean, it literally couldn't look different. You wouldn't recognize the two buildings if you put them side by side. You would guess that they're totally different places. So yeah, pretty cool.
Tonight's presentation of the national anthem has been recorded by multi-platinum singer and songwriter Tinashe. This was Desmond.
So yeah, the introductions obviously a little bit different. You get guys, huge names: Zion, no cheers; Kawhi Leonard, no cheers. And it's funny to hear the PA announcer announce them like it's a regular game, like there's fans here. They just do it the exact same way. The production value is even better than a regular game with these video boards in the background. So pretty crazy. It's a little different, a little weird. Here we go, about to tip off. I can't show the game because I don't have the rights to it, but Paul George. There you go. Paul George just made it 3 to put the Clippers up by 10 in the first 3 minutes of the game. And outside of the music, that's the only noise in here. It's pretty crazy. Something I don't see at the Grizzlies game. Underneath the shot clock, there's a clock that tells you how long until the game comes back. I know they don't have that at FedEx Forum, so maybe they have that other places, but nowhere I've seen. Coming back for the second quarter now. Just listen to how quiet it gets in here. Okay, that does it for me today. I left a little bit early, no reason to stick around. 40-point blowout between the Pelicans and the Clippers tonight. That does the Grizzlies a favor. The Pelicans are now 0-2 to start the seeding games. Yeah, I mean, there you go. You got a taste of how strange it is to go to a game in the bubble. Got to check it out, look around a little bit. I mean, really, there's not much to it. It's just straight to the seat, leave the seat, straight to the bus, back to the hotel, back to quarantine. So, but there you go. There's a taste of the NBA inside of the bubble. Thanks for watching.